Imagine this. There's a simple car repair tip. It costs just $60, and it can prevent over $3,000 in car repairs every single year. And yet, almost no mechanic will tell you about it. Why? Because if every driver did this one thing, auto repair shops would lose millions. This isn't some secret product or a scammy gimmick. This is a proven mechanic-backed maintenance trick that extends your engine life, protects your wallet, and gives you total control of your car's future. So buckle in. The next few minutes could change the way you maintain your vehicle forever. 1. The $60 secret. What are we really talking about? Let's get straight to it. The tip is this: perform a full fuel system cleaning once a year using a professional-grade fuel and injector cleaner. It sounds too simple, but here's what most drivers and even some mechanics don't realize. Over time, carbon builds up inside your engine's most critical areas: fuel injectors, intake valves, combustion chambers, throttle body, EGR passages. This carbon doesn't just slow your car down, it creates a domino effect of failure. 2. What happens if you don't clean the fuel system? Here's what carbon buildup causes: poor fuel economy, up to 20% loss; rough idle and misfires; failed oxygen sensors, $300 plus; clogged injectors, $500 plus; damaged catalytic converter, $1,200 plus; engine knocking and premature wear. Worst case, total rebuild. The scary part, you won't always get a check engine light. These issues build gradually and quietly. Psychologically, we ignore what we can't feel immediately. That's why prevention is so often skipped. But that's where this tip becomes your secret weapon. 3. The science behind fuel system cleaning. Fuel and air mix inside your engine. Over time, unburned fuel leaves deposits on valves, injectors, and sensors. Modern direct injection engines are even more vulnerable because fuel doesn't pass over intake valves to wash them. Professional-grade cleaners dissolve these deposits, restore atomization, and bring airflow back to design levels. This leads to better throttle response, smoother idle, lower emissions, longer sensor and converter life. It's chemical therapy for your engine. 4. Why mechanics don't push this tip. Let's be honest, most shops make money on repairs, not prevention. If your catalytic converter fails, that's a $1,000 job. If your injectors clog, they'll sell you new ones. But if you prevent these issues, that's $3,000 they don't make. And while some honest shops do offer this service, they often charge $150 to $250 for it. You can do it yourself for under $60 with the right product. 5. Which product works and which are junk? Let's get technical. Not all fuel system cleaners are equal. Avoid cheap gas station additives. Most are too diluted to work. Experts recommend BG44K, used by many dealers; Royal Purple Max Clean; Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus; Liquimoly Jectron for Euro cars. These have proven PEA, polyethylamine detergents, the only chemical strong enough to dissolve hard carbon. 6. How to use it without damaging anything. Here's the method that works best. Wait until your gas tank is nearly empty. Pour the entire bottle of cleaner into the tank. Fill with premium fuel, higher detergency. Drive normally. Highway speeds are best for cleaning. Do this every 5,000 to 7,000 miles or once a year. That's it. $20 to $60 depending on the product. Total time, 3 minutes. Total savings, massive. 7. Want to go deeper? Use a fuel rail adapter kit. For more aggressive cleaning, some pros use a pressurized canister and fuel rail adapter. This method sprays concentrated cleaner directly into the fuel system while the engine runs. You'll need fuel rail adapter, $20 to $40. Pressurized canister with cleaner, $40 to $80. This isn't for beginners, but it's the closest you can get to a dealership level cleaning in your garage. 8. Throttle body cleaning, the missing piece. Carbon also builds up on your throttle plate. Symptoms: hesitation when accelerating, idle hunting, delayed throttle response. Fix it. Remove intake hose. Spray throttle body cleaner on a cloth, not directly. Wipe inside edges of throttle plate and bore. Avoid over-opening plate. Use gentle pressure. This $10 add-on restores air control and complements the fuel cleaning. 9th Mass Airflow Sensor Cleaning. This tiny sensor measures incoming air. If it's dirty, the ECU delivers incorrect fuel. Result? Rich or lean mix. Clean it. Use MAF-specific spray only. No throttle cleaner. Unplug sensor. Spray gently across the filament. Let dry before reinstalling. You'll gain MPG, smoother idle, and more accurate fuel trims. 10. Combine with a new air filter. Cleaning the fuel side without checking the air side is like running a marathon while breathing through a straw. A clogged filter lowers airflow, increases injector duty cycle, and throws off the air-fuel balance. OEM, or high-quality filters, $15 to $25. Lasts 12,000 to 15,000 miles. Pro tip, replace your filter at the same time as your yearly fuel treatment. 11th, let's talk money. The real $3,000 savings breakdown. Here's what drivers commonly face when neglecting the fuel system. Fuel injector replacement, $500 to $1,000. Catalytic converter, $900 to $1,800. Oxygen sensors, $200 to $600. Throttle body, $350 to $700. Engine misfire, repair, $400 to $1,000. Just one of these pays for 50 years of annual fuel system cleaning. Prevent one failure, you win. Prevent them all, you win big. 12. How it makes you a better driver. This tip has a hidden benefit. It changes your mindset. When you perform this kind of maintenance yourself, you pay closer attention to engine feel. Monitor your fuel economy. Catch early warning signs. Psychologically, you become proactive, not reactive. And that's how smart drivers outlast their vehicles. 13. What car manufacturers say and hide. Most OEMs don't list fuel system cleaning in the maintenance schedule. Why? Because they assume you're using top-tier gas every time and driving under ideal conditions. But in the real world, people buy cheap fuel, drive short trips, idle in traffic. That's why even new cars benefit from annual cleaning. BMW, VW, and Ford dealers offer it for a reason. 14. How it helps high-mileage vehicles. If your car has over 100,000 miles, fuel system cleaning is a must. At that age, deposits are baked in. Done properly, this tip restores lost performance and can extend the engine's life by years. Even older cars with no major symptoms see improvements. Fewer cold start issues. Reduced emissions. Smoother highway driving. 15th, real-world results from DIY drivers. Online forums are filled with testimonials. MPG improved from 23 to 27 overnight. Idle stabilized within 10 minutes. Passed emissions after one tank. CEL disappeared after treatment. These aren't lab tests. They're real stories from people like you. 16. Want even more performance? Pair with an oil system cleaner. Some mechanics recommend using an engine oil flush at the same interval. Example products: Liqui Moly engine flush, Seafoam motor treatment. These dissolve sludge in oil passages and free sticky lifters. Do it right before an oil change. Never drive with flush in your oil for more than 15 minutes. 17. The $60 rule that keeps on saving. Let's summarize your new ritual. Every 12 months or 7,000 miles. Add pro-grade fuel system cleaner. Clean MAF sensor. Wipe throttle body, check or change air filter. That's $60 to $70 total, maybe an hour of your time, and it protects $3,000+ in components. 18. How to track your engine health after each cleaning. Want proof it worked? Track MPG before and after. Engine idle RPM. Use an OBD2 scanner or app. Fuel trims, STFT and LTFT. Acceleration feel. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or app. Watching the numbers improve is addicting and motivating. 19. What not to do. Avoid these mistakes. Don't use multiple cleaners at once. Don't pour fuel cleaner into oil unless it's rated for both. Don't use brake or carb cleaner on sensors. Don't oversaturate your throttle body. One mistake could cancel your gains or create new problems. 20. The one loophole mechanics really hate. Dealerships often recommend an expensive injector service. Here's what you say. Can you show me the before-after fuel trim readings or a flow test? Most can't, because they didn't measure. Instead, use your own cleaner and check your own data. Knowledge beats fear, always. You now have one of the most powerful, cost-effective tools in automotive maintenance. A $60 ritual performed just once a year that can prevent thousands in repairs, restore lost power, and transform your relationship with your car. You don't need a mechanic, you need information. So now I want to hear from you. Have you ever used a fuel system cleaner? Did it actually work for you? Or maybe you ignored this tip and paid the price later? Drop your story in the comments below. Let's turn this video into a wall of wisdom, where drivers help drivers. And if this video saved you money, saved your engine, or saved your sanity, hit that like button. Subscribe for more insider automotive hacks, and share this with the one friend who's driving with the check engine light on. Again, because with just $60, you're not just fixing your car, you're protecting its future and your own.